Perfect. Seems like things are going good. I'm going to go to my page. Here we go. Should be on. Okay. Do. Just getting everything set up, everybody. Just gonna give it a few minutes just so people can kind of get on and see how things are going and stuff. Hopefully everything is running pretty smooth tonight too. Just been trying to tweak a lot of different things when it comes to this stuff, especially as a recent, because I want to continue to do these live streams for everybody. And I'm going to be giving some shout outs tonight as well. So we'll give it a few minutes. And I'm just kind of talking right now too, because I know this is going to be essentially like uploaded to YouTube like officially after the fact. So just want to make sure that everything's going to be a-okay. Gonna get that out of the way real quick. Just waiting for a few people to get on. Cool. And if you are joining in, it looks like we have a couple people joining in right now. Don't hesitate to drop some stuff into the app tonight, or excuse me, the chat, not the app. He might be on the app. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. And I may change some songs based on what's going on here. So we're going to click next on that. There we go. Not sure how loud that's going to be, but we'll check it out in a little bit. If the music is loud, everybody, please let me know about it. We're probably going to drop this down just a hair. There we go. Perfect. We're going to give it a few more minutes, and then we're going to get right into the business. And I'm actually going to check myself out real quick to see how I'm sounding on your guys' end. You guys might hear myself. Hey, Bori, how's it going? How's the stream sounding tonight? I was waiting on another one of my buddies to get on, so he's usually my sound guy. Look at us go, everybody. I love it. Awesome. I spent a lot of time today really tweaking everything. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes, and then I'm going to be doing some shout outs to everybody that's been participating and giving me a hand with doing a lot of this stuff when it comes to live streams. So just bear with me a couple more minutes, everyone. I know I did say 8 p.m. tonight, and we will get right into the business. So, awesome. Just kind of jamming out, you know what I mean? Everything sounds really good, dude. Well, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you all. Awesome. That's really good. Hey, what's up, Rozzy? How we doing? Thanks for stopping in again. Again, I'm just giving it like a couple more minutes and then I'm gonna dive right in. Right into this. I'm excited too for tonight, everybody. All right. I love it. Probably one more minute, everybody, and then we'll get right into the introductions. Very nice. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. It's been a challenge, honestly, and I guess with all this being said right now, I think it's time to get through the introductions and get right into what everybody came here tonight to see. So, greetings, all new types and ace pilots. Judge Amaral here today. I want to present to each and every single one of you soldiers out there our next episode in our straight build live stream series with the XXXG-01S Shenlong Gundam. Now, this is honestly probably one of the coolest mobile suits Gundams from Gundam Link, in my personal opinion. I know a lot of people just go right to the Wing Gundam and different things like that, but this one has some class, this one has some style, and I mean, what can you really, like, how can you really go wrong with having like a dragon arm shooting flames out of it? So I figured this is honestly, thanks Wolfpack, this is, you know, we're just gonna keep the train rolling with some Gundam Wing kits. Last time, if you haven't checked it out, feel free to subscribe to my channel. We end up doing the Sandrock, got the Shenlong right here, and I'm looking forward to building this with each and every single one of you soldiers out there. And so we're just gonna do this because I did forget to do this last time. So we're just gonna start from right over here, everybody. Kind of work our way up, and you might see some glare from the screen, but please don't worry about that. If you guys have any questions about this, honestly, just feel free to let me know. I'm just gonna slide this right around here, bada bing bada boom, on this side as well. And I'm glad those we have some continuing people coming back for more, and that is really appreciated. It actually shows that people are coming in and checking things out and watching me grow as a content creator. Before we get right into the build for tonight, I want to give a special shout out to LD Bori, who's actually here tonight in the chat. He's actually a really close friend of mine in real life outside the YouTube world and stuff. And he ended up hooking me up this week with some new equipment so that I can make better content for each and every single one of you soldiers out there. So if you are in the chat tonight and you see LD Bori, please give him like a round of applause. Hey, what's up? Thank you very much. Anything you possibly do. He also does stream, and LD Bori, if you want to just throw your Twitch stuff in the chat, I don't have any problems with that. This is what this is about. It's about coming together, it's about growing together, and honestly, that this stream's gonna be dedicated to him tonight. So with the camera, we also have the new mic that he ended up hooking me up with, and it's been a ride. So definitely better quality. He helped me out with some settings too, as well when it comes to OBS, because that's the streaming program that I use for each and every single one of you soldiers out there. So thank you so much, LD Bori. Awesome. And yeah, so if you're new, come in here. I did drop a couple of links in the description of this video. The first link is going to be my Linktree account, which is essentially it's a centralized area where you all can kind of come And you can follow me on different social media platforms if you want to just kind of see like how everything is going. I'm going to be essentially posting everything going towards YouTube from this point on. Everything else around it is just going to be promotional stuff. Before I even did this live stream tonight, I did shoot, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, so on and so forth. Just a little short video just to get everybody together. And hey, if you're here, thank you so much. I do appreciate you all. Figured I'd drop that into the description. Also, too, just a couple links going to Amazon. So you're gonna see this. You can actually see this model kit on Amazon. They are affiliate links. If you feel like you're gonna buy this and you like what you're seeing and you want to build it yourself, click on that link. You can go and purchase this on your own time. And then, of course, I'm really trying to promote these God hands too. It's not paid promotion, guys, gals, new types, ace pilots, but I use these in every single video at this point. And I want to say like this is probably the best of the best. So if you are just like even doing straight builds and different things like that, and you want a solid set of nippers, get yourself a set of God hands. I threw a link in the description, and let me know how everything is going on your end. So no rules or anything when it comes to these live streams. All I want is you all to come together. Let's talk about Gundam. Let's talk about Gunpla. And if you guys just want to, essentially talk about anything going on in your day-to-day, by all means, that's what we're all here for. And without further ado, I think it's time to get right into this build, shall we? Mission accepted. Just gonna move some things around on my end real quick. Again, everyone, if the music is kind of low or too loud, please let me know. I can adjust that on my end. And we're just gonna kind of come right in here. We're gonna get really small for a second, and then I'm just gonna make sure everything is a-okay on my end as well. There we go. I think that's probably where I was last time. And again, I'm just gonna take a look on my end real quick, just to make sure we're out of everybody's way and we can get right into the business. All right. So we'll probably just stay right there. I think that is awesome. Thank you all so much. Yeah, right. I definitely does look a lot better with the webcam. And again, like I actually did some research, and I'm gonna get my mic and stuff out of the way at this point because I want to get right into this with you all. 1 second. Perfect. Unfortunately, the iPhone camera could do a little bit better, but at this point, we're just here and we're doing the best we can. Okay. Well, maybe you and I can discuss that afterwards. But I appreciate that. So, I hope everyone's Groundhog Day was awesome. So, where I live, there is a place out like an hour away, and I won't really name too much of that just for privacy purposes, but they do an ice castle every single year. And as I said in my last live stream, I do have a son, and I end up going up. Yeah, I could probably just buy another scene. Yeah, I could probably buy another Logitech camera. It might even, I don't know, I would have to adjust some things on my desk and whatnot. But I ended up going up to an ice castle today that was man-made built, and it was a lot of fun for everyone. So did that, did some things around the house, and we're just having a blast here. We're doing things and stuffs, and we're just gonna get right into this. So again, we're just gonna kind of separate some stuff out, and then I'm going to cut the plastic off of the runners so you all can see that. And judging by this, it's probably around the same or a little less than what the Sandrock is. And then we'll get right into the manual and different things like that. So get this box out of the way. I got a couple boxes here. So But yeah, overall good day. I am well rested. I took like 2 little power naps today, which never really happens. I don't know what's been going on. It's probably just the weather and different things like that lately. We're just gonna leave these right here for right now. And again, I'm just kind of tossing the plastic wherever so we can get right into the runners and different things along those lines. And then we'll count the runners and we'll go over some stuff real quick with the manual. So again, if you're joining the chat tonight, feel free to throw some love in there. We have a couple people. And again, if you're coming in at this time, LD Bori is a godsend. He's given me a hand the last couple days with really getting stuff set up. And you probably hear a lot of noise from this plastic, and I do apologize about that. Oh yeah, you have another one of those? That's great. You do a lot of streaming though, so it's probably worth it at this point. See, my problem is too, I'm running off of very like bare bones stuff, you know, with a laptop. I end up purchasing like a hub and stuff too this past week because everything is kind of, I don't know, just the laptop. Yeah, you need to hear the plastic exactly. So kind of my rules when it comes to the runners. I count the P parts as part of the runners, and we're just going to go right down the list here. All right. So you all can see this. So this is your B2 part. So I'm assuming we're going to have 2 of those runners because it's looking like something dealing with arms or legs, different things like that. So B2, here we go. And then this is our C parts right here. Again, looks like, you know, we're dealing with some type of like waist areas, maybe some weaponry based on what the colors are. D2, you got some white parts here because Shenlong is covered in white a lot of different places, but I mean, that's usually like a standard Gundam scheme, I would say. I may end up changing this song, everybody, so nobody's falling asleep on me here. D1, same scenario again. Bada bing, bada boom. Flip that around. And then so far we are at 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 runners so far, everybody. And then after we preview this, this is your B1. All right, just take a look. That's number 5. P parts, like I said, I usually do count those, even though it's mostly for like joints and different things like that. Yeah, I think it's because of the song it's just literally like a piano playing 1 note at a time. So I'm gonna probably end up changing that afterwards. A2, blue. And then we have the A1 full, which you have some weapons, shields, and it looks like some parts for the feet, whatnot. And then our stickers, of course, which were a pain last time, because again, I use pretty much next to nothing when I'm building these. I'm just here for the hobby, casual builder, having a good time. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8 runners, including the P parts with our stickers. And I'm actually going to see what's going on here with my music, because I do not want to fall asleep on you guys and gals. There we go. If the music needs to be turned up or down, just give me a shout in the chat. I can turn that up if we have to. But a lot of times it has everything to do with what kind of song is playing. So here's the manual. And again, we are doing the XXXG-01S Shenlong Gundam. And this is pretty solid. Of course, we're going to flip right into step 1 here, and then we'll go over the color stuff. Yeah, I figured it was. It's hard. A lot of the recommendations too, and you know, if you are new to like streaming and stuff, and I've done a lot of research the last couple weeks, even so, they recommend like, so your voice, you want to be in, like if you're using like OBS, you want to be in like the yellow range, so we're like negative 15 decibels, right? And then your music's supposed to be, I believe, like 10 15 decibels below your voice. And then if you're doing like gaming and different things like that, that's supposed to be like 10 below what the actual music is. And based on what you want to do, so if you want more of like communication with music in the background, then you're like, okay, you know, you'll have the music, I guess. And if you want more of the gameplay, so you just got to jump back and forth with that. But here we go. So just, you know, first page, which is essentially going over like the runners, different things like that. And then steps 1 to 3 right here. So we're at 3 steps so far. Flip it over, 4. Not really sure where 5. Oh, 5 is just putting the stuff together, which we'll get to. 6 is a times 2 because of the legs. 7 and 8 right here. And then we're going to go right to 9. It is definitely annoying. And again, that's kind of why, you know, I appreciate those coming in. So it's usually like, you know, tonight it's LD Bori. I have another friend of mine too, and that's Roberto, who's usually here. He's my quote unquote sound guy when I do end up doing these live streams. But again, you know, if you guys are here to chill out, you're feeling the vibe, you want to give me a hand, you don't want to hear annoying songs and different things like that, I'm all about constructive criticism. That's how you become better at the content creations. So feel free, drop me a line, tell me, hey, turn it down a notch, will ya? So step 9 right here, we got some colors pages all the way down to 12, and then 13 too, which it's showing our, I guess, dragon arm or whatever you want to call it. I'm sure there's a specific thing. Oh, dragon fang. Sorry about that. It's right there in front of me. And then I guess that's it for color. I just want to go through this one more time. Boom. Right, so we got back page, which is all in Japanese. I'm assuming it's going through some type of description when it comes to the Shenlong Gundam. Color schemes down here, as you can all see. Flip this bad boy right over again. And then we are back at the main page. So with that being said, I'm just gonna move a couple things on my desk so you might hear that real quick. Get some things set up for me right now. Don't need this anymore. All good. And we're gonna get right into the build. And if you are coming in a little later and whatnot, I'm just gonna do us all solid again. So here we go. Looks like we're gonna be starting with the body in step 1. Step 2 is going to be the head. Step 3 is going to be the right arm. All right. So first step, we're looking for A115. And you're gonna hear a lot of this stuff go down the pike here. A115. We got some PC parts here. So I'm just trying to get myself all set up for everybody. And then C, those are D's. Let's see, it's gonna get a little bit more organized. I probably should invest in those runner holders that everyone has. Those who are in the chat tonight, if you do have like some pointers and stuff for me, feel free to drop me a line as well. I'm looking to become a better builder eventually. I know a lot of times it's really about time and how much you actually have of it in order to take care of things. So I'm a pretty busy dude a lot of times. This is that A115 part we're talking about. And I know I could probably do a lot better than what I'm doing, but again, it's about getting together with the community and coming on a live stream for common interest. I had quite a few ideas prior to this that I really wanted to take care of if I did want to do like live streaming. And I don't know, it's just Gundam. Gundam's great. Great animes in my opinion, right? If you're along the lines of, you know, just kind of military, big mecha robots, and then potential. The love story is kind of meh sometimes in my personal opinion, but all comes together. So this is PC2, by the way, everybody, that I'm cutting currently right now. And we need 2 of those, it looks like, because we're going to be going on each side of the body with that. And we'll put those together. All right. And it looks like essentially you're going to be putting it outwards. So these are going to be kind of facing outwards right here. And I'll get a little bit closer for you all. And just looking at how things are meant, it looks like it's just going to go and sit right in here somehow. Oh, actually, I'm putting that in the wrong side. So these little clips, see like the end piece right here, it's kind of rounded. It's just going to fit right in the holes that are down on the bottom there, it looks like. That's kind of weird. It's like sitting there. Okay. I'm assuming it's just going to sit there. I'm not sure if it's actually going to stick. You might have to really push down in there and you'll see it's going to be looking like something like that once you press it down in there. So not too shabby. And then looking for my other part here. We're just going to do the same thing on this side as well. And since we're about half hour into this already, if you are joining in, I just want you all to like say, hey, I'm stopping in, I'm saying hello, whatnot, what have you. I definitely would appreciate it. And if you're liking what you're seeing, don't forget to like, comment, share, follow, and subscribe to my channel. I've recently put a watermark too on the videos that I have on YouTube, so it's just easier to go right to that subscribe button, and then it brings you right to my YouTube channel as well. For those that are content creators, you would understand that. C13 right here. Perfect. C13, C14, which is right below it right here. This is our part for C14. Yeah, Sundays are pretty chill for me for the most part. A113 for the next one. So A113 is going to be right here, which is this part right here, just so y'all can see. There we go. And we're probably going to flip that one around because of how the runners run. Booyah. We're just going to get right in there. Get down and dirty with the Shenlong. Boom. Keep that there momentarily. So it looks like C13, C14, and A13 all kind of go inside one another, which is great. Okay. And this is going to fit in here. I'm going to see. Looks like... Sorry, everyone. I'm just trying to make sure I'm putting this in the right way. The triangle is going to be facing him. And then... really trying to see what... Okay, so this looks like it just sits like in here like this. So here we go, everybody. We're going to get right up and close here. Push that right in. You're gonna see that. It should look something along these lines. So that's that C13 piece. And then you're gonna put the C14. It should go right in underneath it. And it should just kind of sit right in there. And you're gonna see the bottom half of this. And then clip it right in, and there you go. You're gonna be getting something like this. And that's how it should look. And then the next piece we're gonna end up cutting, which is A114, which is right next to A113 we just did. And that's gonna be this piece right here. I just automatically flipped over because of how everything is kind of working with the runner right now. So I hope everyone had a great weekend. I know we are all going through a lot of changes every single day, no matter where you're at. And feel free to drop some love in the chat and let me know how things have been going with your days. Right there, your A114 inside the A113 with the other parts, C parts on it. And you're just gonna press down like that. And beautiful. That's exactly how that's supposed to look. Now, our next step is, so this circle or like hexagon kind of looking piece here with the P parts, you're just gonna put that right in there, excuse me, C parts. And then you're gonna see on this side, and you're just gonna push that right in. And it should look something like this after everything is connected together. Awesome. Tonight you're gonna see my iPhone too. Usually I'm able to conceal it pretty well, but I figured you all could see what is actually happening on this end. A110 is going to be the next piece that we cut out of the A1 runner, which is, taking a look here, this yellow piece right here. Cut. Cut, and then you're just going to flip this right over again just because of how the mold is. Booyah. PC1. And it looks like that's gonna sit right inside of that A110 piece. And then we're just gonna cut right up here, which is right up at the top. Okay. Here we go. That's what I like. Okay, so that's going to, let's see. It's gonna sit like that. So you're gonna have it face like this, right? Just so y'all can see, I'll just do a 360 real quick. And then your P part is gonna stick just like that. And then you're just gonna press everything right inside here. So we'll go try to do it as sideways as possible so y'all can see. There you go. Should look something like that after it's done. Beautiful. Hope you're all enjoying the live stream so far. Thank you for joining me tonight. Definitely do appreciate it. So kind of, I think next time, and again, we're going to go back to LD Bori here. I end up getting a capture card too from him. And I'm probably going to jump right back into SD Gundam G Generation Genesis for my next live stream. I hope that does go well. I'm looking forward to doing that. I did some testing on my PS5 that I usually do the live streams on with that, and I'm hoping to do that this week at some point. I want to be very consistent in 2025 for you all. So A116 is right here. Gotta flip it over again too. Looks like a lot of this stuff is kind of protruding out the back side of the runner with this model kit. All right. So on top of here, you're going to put this part, and this should just slide right in, everybody. See this? It should slide right into there where that little slip is in that part. You might be able to push it down too, just so it's nice and flush. You want to make sure you're going to be pushing that down. And then Just making sure we're putting this on the right way. Looks like we are. And then your A116 piece, gonna drop that right in here like so. Actually, yeah, it should go like this. You want to make sure everything matches up, right? And I love this. I love like that look down effect, and then you're just kind of pushing everything in for success. Nice and flush. Not a lot of, you know, things really sticking out the side of these pieces. And there you go. Bada bing, bada boom. Put that down for a moment. A17 and A15 is saying we do not want to cut that. So I'm not sure what they mean by that. We don't want to cut it. So A17, which is this piece, I'm assuming it's just kind of a warning. And if you are building this yourself, there's going to be times where they give you certain warning signs not to use the nippers for certain parts. That's kind of a first for me. But yeah, just, you know, make sure so I'm not sure if you all can see this or not, but see these little parts? This is A15. Don't cut like here. That's what they're trying to tell you. You want to cut outside here where the mold meets the piece, where the runner meets the piece right here. And just make sure you have that. Don't cut any further than this. And then I'm going to try to just see if you all can see that a little bit. Right there. Boom. Because once you do that, it's pretty much over with. And then you won't be able to utilize that part the way it's supposed to be because you cut the piece you weren't supposed to cut. Just follow the warning signs, everybody. That's all. And you'll be good. You'll be all right. So here, A17, A15, and we're just going to push that right through and up and in. And I don't know if I did that right or not. I'm trying to see what's up. So it doesn't look like it goes up all the way. So it should look something like this. And I'm looking at the next step, and see how those pieces, if you were to cut them, you wouldn't have been able to slide them and they wouldn't hold in place when it comes to the chest piece. So just make sure you're all following the directions within the manual, and then heed my warning because I'm doing it in front of you, you know? All right, A14, and it looks like we have a sticker coming up too. I'll try not to do that like I did last time. I kept skipping all the stickers in the manual, and then I'd have to go back. So A14, another red part right here. I'm just gonna flip that right over again just because of how things are coming up with the runner. How's everybody doing? Don't be scared. We can chat. So I guess I'll ask this, whoever's here tonight, who was able to see the videos that I posted on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok to go through the invite process here? Feel free to drop me a line in the comments. And I guess with me saying that, is it a kind of solid way to reach out to you all by doing the invite videos over social media platforms like the ones that I'm currently on? Feel free to let me know now, or if you happen to watch this later, let me know. So number 3, in between and I know it's gonna be kind of hard to see, it's in between my thumbs. It's just a triangle shaped sticker, and I'm gonna do the best I can to put this on where it needs to go, which is gonna be, I'm not sure if y'all can see that or not really good, but there's a triangle right here that's right in the center of this red piece. and not sure where. Oh, I didn't even grab the triangle. It's still sitting there. I thought it was on my fingertips already. This is the hardest part, everybody. Honestly, if you're gonna do these kits, I don't have the markers, and I'd feel like the painting would be way too much time consumed, especially for like a live stream. That's why I decided to do these straight builds, because we're just going to utilize what we have. So again, you're just going to try to like match this triangle up as much as possible in there. Again, it's not going to look exactly perfect, but you know, and we'll get like kind of a close-up view. I'm not sure how close this is going to be. There you go. That's not too bad. And it looks like I'm inside the lines and whatnot. So not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. And then that piece is going to go on this piece. So you're going to finish up your face, or excuse me, your chest plate area, right? And make sure you're putting everything on properly, right? And you want to make sure everything's flush for you. And it looks all right. You're just going to push that piece right down. And you're going to hear that snap like you just heard, hopefully. And we're just going to go around once with that, just so you can see how things are going. And then you're going to apply that. So all these pieces right here. And you're just going to apply that right to the chest area. And again, whoops, don't throw it across the room like I just did. But there you go. Nice and flush. Everything seems to be kind of turning out to be the way it's supposed to look. And we're doing great things. We're doing stuff together. That piece was the end of step 1. And we have 13 steps within this model kit. So congratulations if you got this far. You're doing okay. Step 2 is going to be the head. And the parts we're going to need are some A2 parts. And I'm actually going to keep the A1 out real quick. We need A2, some D1 parts, a couple stickers. I don't see any P parts this time around, so we're just going to kind of get rid of this stuff right now. So I need one A1, I need a couple D1 parts, and then A2. All right, so to start it off, we're going to do A224, everyone, which is your red piece. And since we're doing the head, this one's going to be kind of, you know, there's going to be some stickers and stuff. So make sure you're cutting where you need to cut. Do not cut above where you need to cut, because you're going to lose your face. And nobody wants to do that, not even in real life. Why would you do that to your Gundam? Don't do it to yourself either. All right, I'm going to flip that around again one more time, just to make it present here that we're trying. Bada bing, bada boom. Here we go. So A2 is all done for right now. Need some D1. So D1.5 and D1.6 are going to be connected to this, and we're also going to be utilizing the number 1 sticker. Hey, thank you so much, Duxon. RX-78, right? Can't go wrong with the original. That's an SD toy. So the Chinese McDonald toy, was that the one that was kind of black and it had like the gold outline, if I remember correctly? Because I did see that too. I know in China they get all sorts of different things in Happy Meals and stuff. D1.6 and D1.5. Thank you for your support as well. I appreciate it. I'm fairly new to the live streams. I have been posting content for like the last year when it comes to when it comes to anything really Gundam related. And I've been breaking it up between 2 separate parts. So this is just, again, for people that are joining in tonight. Welcome. So as of right now, I've been really diving into the model kits, right? I have speed build videos. I also have some speed build animated videos, which I'm actually making the model kits move through like stop and slow animation. And I've been doing this Let's Play series with SD Gundam G Generation Genesis, which is a game that came out on the PS4. D16, everybody. I probably regurgitate a lot of this stuff in all these live streams or when I'm talking to everybody, but hey, just having a blast. I love Gundam, guys, gals, new types, ace pilots. I love it. So I'm actually going to change the song real quick, everybody, just so we're not falling asleep, because I know how it can be on going into like weekends and different things like that, or getting out of the weekend, going back to work, doing your grinding on Monday, which I will be doing as well tomorrow. Get to go back to work, giving myself one day off. Thanks, I appreciate it. And yeah, I was gonna say that. Did you end up getting those through like Temu or AliExpress or anything like that, or was it a different like app or website that you end up purchasing those through? This is to Duxon as well. All right, so D16, D15. Your D16 piece is this. And then D15 is right here. And then we got to try to get the eyes on Yeah, I did see those on AliExpress. There we go. That's the eye sticker for number 1. I did see a lot on AliExpress. I do want to try to get, I mean, if anyone has any websites, there was a specific RX-78-2 hat. It's a flat brim one. Here's a backstory on why I'm wearing a hat. This is going to be kind of embarrassing, but while I'm here, we might as well have some fun, right? This is like day-to-day stuff that all of us kind of go through. So as you all know, like in like prior videos that I've posted, I had like kind of like, you know, a little longer or medium like style hair, like when it comes to the length. And my girlfriend got kind of upset with me, saying I'm looking a little homeless. I need to go get a haircut. And I said, okay. And I've been going through like one of these little like mall places. Sorry guys, I am putting the sticker on too. Going to like one of these little mall places to get a haircut and stuff for years. I used to actually go with my grandpa to this place a lot. And I asked the girl that was cutting my hair, like, hey, I just wanted a specific way. My hair parts this way. Can you cut this way? Yeah. Sure. Right. And what does she do, everybody? She cuts the complete opposite way, to the point like when I'm going to work, I usually like throw some like hair gel on my hair just to kind of like, you know, swoop it up a little bit. Or if I'm doing this stuff lately, I'm wearing like a baseball cap. So if anyone's seen the flat brim RX-78-2 hat that I'm talking about, I think they may have sold them at Spencer's at one time. Feel free to drop me a line, send me a link, you know, and I'll probably purchase it. You might see me wear that eventually. Cool. So, fun little personal story for you all. Thanks for sticking around for that. All right, so these pieces right here. I'm just gonna go, oop. I think, yep, just like that. So you're gonna make sure it's all lined up like this, everybody. And this is your headpiece. And then we're just gonna stick your face right here, right? You're just gonna match the holes up, and I'm sure you all can see that. There we go. Actually, the stickers are going on the Shenlong a lot better than the Sandrock. Not bashing the Sandrock by any means either, but here we go. This is what you're kind of looking at for that step 1 of part 2. And then we need D14, everybody. Which is, we're gonna finish up our face right here. Oh yeah, you're a father as well, huh? I'm out of the diaper stage. Thank God. I remember that. Definitely the fanny packs are coming back as well. Alright, so let's see if we can put this together, everyone. And then we'll need to apply sticker number 2 to the top. Yeah, shout out to all the Gundam parents out there. I think most of us are at the age to have kids, especially the Toonami kids. Alright, uh-oh. We don't want to do that. So just, again, remember everyone, we want to make sure we're lining up our pieces properly. And then we'll apply our sticker afterwards. So there should be 2 little pegs inside of the face right here. And then you're just going to match them up to the 2 holes that are on the other side of the head. And then hopefully everything kind of goes into place like they're supposed to. There we go. Got it that time. Here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. And then we're going to apply sticker number 2. Number 1 was your eyes and whatnot. And we're just going to show you real quick, all right, in between. I know there's going to be kind of a glare, but in between my thumbs, that's your sticker number 2. Okay, I got that on my thumb right now. And then we just want to make sure we're applying the sticker the right way, of course. And that's going to go right here. Okay. Definitely would probably recommend using like a toothpick or something. Oh, wow. All right, Steve Dalton. Yeah, Steve Dalton, welcome. And happy birthday, whenever that was. That's great. So your son's about my age. I'll be 37 this year. And Toonami, when it aired, I think I was about, I don't know, 10 years old, I want to say. I like when the prime stuff, you know, like Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, of course. And then you had Gundam and a few others that I watched, like Outlaw Star, all these like great animes. I'm actually watching Inuyasha again right now too, like in my spare time. But there you go. That's what where the sticker should be. Sticker number 2. Put that right on the top there. It's kind of weird because when Gundam Wing came out, like in my area, they had Toys R Us and stuff, and I instantly just like went out and like I bought all the Gundam Wing kits. I loved it. But my brother, he's 10 years younger than me. I went on a vacation or something one time, and I had all my original like kits and stuff like set up way back in the day. You know, like now these, you know, they're considered vintage kits and they're worth like, you know, twice as much as you paid for back in the day, and they were all smashed. So this is kind of bringing back a lot of the childhood stuff. You know, I didn't really get too hardcore into the model kit building, but it was still cool to have, you know what I mean? Sometimes people just like buy stuff for the sake of buying it. A19, and this is going to be the fins, or excuse me, the fins. Here we go. Sorry about that. I think I said that wrong, everybody, to be honest. You all know what I mean, though. So this part right here, that all the Gundams have. There we go. Cool. All right, so we're going to apply that to the forehead. And then you should just be able to push that right in. Just make sure you're not going to break anything. It should squeeze in to the side, there's like a red piece sticking out from the actual face that we applied the sticker to, and there you go. That's what the there. Beautiful. What up, head? How you doing? Boom. Step 2 is complete once you apply that V-fin. And now we're going to go on to step 3, which is the right arm. Back the. Yeah, I'm not too sure. So like a lot of the, so what I used to get from like Kmart and whatnot, so they had the actual like 6-inch action figures, or I think they were a little bit smaller than that. I want to say they're like 4.75, and I remember buying the Char's counterattack with the Jagan, and I want to say it had the I don't know, it was like a deluxe thing. I can't even remember what it had, but I look at now, even like the Gundam Wing toys that came out like throughout that time period, people are asking like $40 a pop for those when we used to pay like $10 back in the day for it, which is crazy. I mean, it's mint, you know, it's usually like in the package and stuff, but I cave every now and then. It depends. It really depends on what mobile suit it is. All right, D1 parts. We need some C parts, A2. And then I'm going to check the other page real quick because this extends. D2, so A2, C, D2, D1. Yep, and a B part too. Every part. I do. I think the 14-inch also had the Wing Gundam that could transform as well. I remember that back in the day. And Duxon, thank you for the comments and whatnot. I appreciate it, pal. D2, A2. I'm just getting everything lined up, everybody. Feel free to chime in too if you're seeing a lot of stuff, you know, tonight in the live stream and it's bringing back memories and the nostalgia. Drop us a line, have some fun. All right, D2, D1, B2, A2, and I need a C. Wherever C is, right here. Awesome. All right, so let's do this. So C is gonna go right there with B, just so I don't get everything all mixed up here. And then D116, D115. So D116, which is right here. And if you're all liking like the entertainment tonight, just kind of coming in, having a great time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Again, 2025 is definitely going to be different for this channel, and I do have a lot that I want to do. So if you all want to chill with us, I don't have a specific schedule yet, but if things are consistent enough, I feel like everyone will be chiming in a little bit more than what they have been. So there we go. And then we want that C5 real quick. So C5 is right here. Who's yeah, I'm not really too sure. I haven't built anything like this yet so far. And Duxon and everybody else, who's into like the new Gundam Universe figures that are out? And if you are, how many of them have you collected so far? So let's apply this, and then sticker number 4 is going to go on D15. Just taking a look here. And that piece should be, so it should go something like this. right? I'm assuming it's going to go something like this. Not sure if that's a big piece out back. All right, guys, gals, new types and ace pilots. That's how that's going to go. And again, you're just going to make sure you're matching up everything so everything is nice and flush. You might have to put a little oomph behind it every now and then. And then we're going to apply our stickers so we don't forget. And D4 right here. D4. It doesn't really matter. It's kind of slit, so I would just kind of do whatever you got to do with that. You know what I mean? Just make sure you're within the sphere. Don't really have a reference here to that, because it's showing everything like all together, but okay. Just get everything right in there as much as possible. You might have a little bit of overhang because it is a sticker after all, and they purposely put that slit in there so that you can kind of get like that circular sphere look to everything. So there you go. It's not too bad, everybody. That's what I like. Awesome. So that was sticker 4 for that, and then A229 is gonna apply. Yeah, I saw that. I'm not really sure if that's going to be playing anywhere near where I'm at, because I'll just say this, like, I'm in a pretty rural area doing this. So if I want to go out and get things or have some type of entertainment, I mean, easily, I'm traveling like 2 hours to do so. Easily. This is that A29 piece, everybody. And you're gonna end up with 2 of those. Yeah, you're gonna end up with 2 of those because it's gonna go 1 on each side of the arm. And I'll show you all how this is gonna be applied here. So again, you're just gonna match up the top here. You're gonna see all these like rigid areas on the shoulder. And you're just gonna wanna make sure everything's matched up properly. And here we go. Boom, just like that. Yes, I just finished that probably a couple months ago. So Iron Blood Orphids, it's definitely different, and the ending. And I'm not going to do any spoilers or anything like that for anyone who's like doing it, but it hit me here, right in the heart, a little bit. I'm going to be changing the music up again, everybody. Just 1 second. There we go. Cool. D224, C7, C3. Well, Steve, welcome to the hobby. It doesn't matter what age anyone is, it's always enjoyable and there's always something to do with this. And luckily for Gundam, they have a big enough franchise. Even if you're not into the model kit building, you'll always find something to enjoy with it. All right, so that's your D224, and we got C7 and C3 coming at you, which is right here in front of me. All right, C7, C3. So C3 is right here, this part. And C7 right here. And you should have 2 of those. All right, everybody. We're doing great things tonight. We're making friends, we're making memories, we're building Gunpla. I'm gonna put all this together now. And you're gonna wanna make sure you're facing everything the proper way. Your C7 part is gonna be sticking up at the top, just like so. Okay. You're just gonna apply that just like this, and just so you all can see real quick. There we go, beautiful. And then your C3 piece is going to be facing, I guess it doesn't really matter too much because it's pretty well rounded all the way around. So right here, bada bing, bada boom. And just like that, that's how it should look. D225. D225, which is this piece right here. So Steve Dalton, if you're still in the chat, if you haven't watched the original series yet, I definitely do recommend that. Duxon has mentioned Char. I mean, me personally, the original was probably the best in my eyes. And I know it's kind of one of those things, right? It's like Star Wars. There's always the people that are hating on like the new stuff, which I never will do when it comes to Gundam, because I do like it entirely as a whole. But one series that definitely does stick with me is the original. Yes, Gabe, I do just use one specific type, and it's the I have a solid pair of God hands. If you check the description out in the video, you'll be able to see which ones I am currently using at this time. I mean, I guess I could just kind of read it off the top to you. The SPN 120s. That's the specific model of nippers that I'm currently using. Again, everyone, just because we do probably have some new people coming in here, just like supporting me and whatnot, I am not an expert. I don't claim to be an expert. I just like doing the hobby, and I utilize very limited things when I do these kits. I'm currently building a high grade level 1/144 scale kit, and check it out. If you're beginning, like a beginning person into the hobby, I definitely would recommend getting into the entry level kits, which don't have as many runners, and you still kind of get the same result when it comes to the high grade level kits. And then once you feel a little bit more comfortable with the hobby, just like myself, you move right up to the next grade, which is going to be the high grade levels. Gabe, thanks for your question. I do appreciate it. So we just applied D25 just real quick again, and then we're going to go right into the next part here. So D225, which is going to be closing everything off. Next step, we're going to be doing D223 with a C7 and a C10. So D223, right here. There we go. And all right, bam, that's your D223. C7, C10. C7 right here. Yeah, I've bought pretty much next to nothing when it comes to like ultra customizing everything. If there is someone in the chat that does this quite a bit and has some recommendations for Duxon, please feel free. Let's give them some advice. All right, so C7, and then I need C10 as well. Oh, you did Zoids as well? I think I had one Zoid back in the day when it first came out, because I know they were kind of in competition with one another at one point. And C10. There's no, you know, and this is what I've learned as well, there's no right or wrong way to build any of these model kits. As long as you're feeling awesome about it and it's something you like to do, don't let anyone else judge you for that. Yeah, I actually do have a couple of mega grade kits as well, which I'm gonna go through the process of clearing out some HG kits in my backlog, and then I'm gonna take up the challenge of the real grades and the mega grades, most definitely. That's awesome. All right, D223, same scenario, just as like the last one. You're gonna make sure everything is applied the proper way here. Make sure you're this part's sticking up just like that. And then you're going to want to make sure, okay, this is going to be just like this. So right here, and you're just going to apply it, and make sure you're following the manual to make sure you're putting these parts on the proper way, because sometimes that can grab you towards the end. D222. D222. It's going to be right here. Yeah, if you're all starting off, I mean, at least, I can give you some very like simplistic advice. Get used to the kits and just kind of, buy cheap stuff just in case, like, sometimes experiencing things on your own and not spending a lot of money, you kind of get a lot of information that way too. I know there's a lot of tutorial videos and whatnot online, but sometimes just doing it hands-on, I feel like I learn a little bit better that way as well. All right, so D22, and it's going to be coming down. I just want to make sure what's the longest side here. I want to say it's going to be like this. So yeah, everything's going to line up again, everybody. And then you're just going to make sure everything goes like that. Perfect. Here we go. Spin it around for you all. Okay. Awesome. And then all you're going to do at this point, and just make sure everything's facing the proper way, which I hope it is. I'm assuming it's going to be like that. And then the little nub piece, you're just going to stick up just like this. So these parts right here. And you're going to stick the arm in just like that. And you should get something along these lines. This should be the end result to that before applying more parts to it. Here we go. The next part is going to be C8. Taking up a lot of space on the manual, just doing like one piece per picture, but it doesn't confuse a bunch of stuff, I guess, if you do it that way. So C8 right here, this guy. Yep, I actually have a Hobby Lobby that's close to me as well, and I'll go in there once the 40% stuff off, and I'll pick up kits occasionally. I have ordered online before, or have found in the wild if I'm traveling and different things like that. But I'm a big UC person. I love the Universal Century model kits. And this is gonna, so when you apply this piece, make sure this part is sticking out left. Right, your peg coming off this piece. There we go. Make sure that's facing left when you're done with that. C9, B25, and B29. So let's get the C9 out of the way, and then we'll go grab our B parts in 1 second. So let's try to change this a little bit. Got some ambient stuff on here too. It's okay every now and then, but there we go, everyone. Get to be a DJ as well tonight for you all. C9, that's where we're at. C9's right here. Awesome. C9, and then B25 and B29. So let's start with trying to find B25, which is this piece right here. Y'all can see that. Appreciate the support and the comments tonight. Definitely appreciate it. I was not expecting this many people to actually come on. So if you're here, yeah, I did. So Steve, since you're kind of new coming here, so I want to say like a couple days ago, I ended up doing the Sandrock. I will warn you, if you go back and watch that video, I was having some major lag issues and I was using different equipment that night. So feel free to go back. I just started the actual kind of live streaming when it comes to the builds, but feel free, drop me a like, and if you haven't already, subscribe. This is going to be an ongoing thing, probably like 2-3 times a week, hopefully. In my mind, that's what I would like to do. We'll see how life plays everything out when it comes to that. B25, B29. But I did do the Sandrock. The Sandrock is completed. Yeah, unfortunately, Hobby Lobby probably gets a lot of the revised kits and the overabundance kits that, you know, they don't sell regularly, which is fine. I mean, there's no shame in it. If you're going to save $1 for the same thing or a few bucks, then why not, you know? Economy's bad enough as it is. All right, so C29. This is your B29, and then C29, or C9, excuse me, I keep saying C9. And this piece, so this piece is like this. So here we go, everyone. So your B29 and your B25, this peg is gonna fit into the bottom of that, just like that. Okay. And then you're going to fit that C9 right up on the top here. So you're all going to see this real quick. Just like that. Beautiful. Now on to the next page. I know there's always those people online too, and again, everybody has an opinion for everything nowadays, but they bash people that go to places like Hobby Lobby who are getting 40% off of model kits, and it's like, are you mad because you're not near one, or, you know, it's not our problem. A227, A228. All right, here we go. Beautiful. And A227, which is right next door, this piece right here. Yeah, just so I don't get too burnt out on the model kits too. That's why I'm probably considering, Gabriel, welcome. That's why I'm probably going to be considering doing like a Let's Play series episode next time I do a live stream. And if you're all into that, hey, stop on in. Enjoy some gameplay. All right, A228, which looks like, is that gonna go? Yeah, it goes right through the hole there. Okay, so right here, just make sure you're matching up all of the holes to the right areas, everybody. As of right now, I honestly, I've been doing a lot of entry grade and high grade kits, and their costs are pretty, depending on where you get it from, it can be pretty much around the same. I'll tell you this, I have spent, I guess I'll give you like an estimated number on like real grade kits and master grade kits, everything all together. When I first started this, thousands we're talking. My backlog is pretty solid right now, and I purposely did that because I knew I was going to get into this a little bit more than what I was way back in the day. And yeah, if you like something enough, you'll definitely spend the money on it. Not really sure what's going on with that. So the Zaku 2 high grade I did the Char Aznable custom, and for the kit, I mean, it's pretty inexpensive and it's pretty easy to do. It doesn't even have as many runners as like a kit like this does. Sorry everyone, I'm having some difficulties with this piece here. I'm not too sure what's going on. I think I may have put that in the wrong side. My bad. As for original, like, not sure what's going on here. As for like the original Zaku 2, I haven't done that one yet. But I do recommend the Char Zaku 2. And there is a, so for that kit, I did a speed build animated video where I had pieces kind of come together and whatnot. Feel free to check that out on my channel. So this is where you should be at with this A227 and A228. Here we go, everyone. Keep going. C6, A230. We'll get the A230 out of the way, which is right here. Yeah, I didn't do the Origin one. I just did the regular UC version one. I did see that though. I'm hoping to pick that up eventually. And if y'all haven't seen Origin yet, go watch it. Honestly, very solid story about Char Aznable. Again, no spoilers. Don't want to ruin it for anyone that wants to go back and watch that. Well, Gabriel, it all depends. You know, me, I'll say this, and I'm already talking about Char Aznable and whatnot. You know, I'm big into like the Universal Century. So a lot of stuff throughout the 1 Year War, I'm probably going to be more apt to buy those kits outside of everything else. Again, I like Gundam entirely as a whole, but there's just certain things that stick out when it comes to me. So you'll have to be your own, at least my like advice to you, just be your own person and buy what you like. You know, there's no like specific kits you should buy just because somebody else is telling you to do it. It was, I actually did the Gauf. I call it so many different ways to say that. I'm gonna call it the Gauf. So the Gauf custom, I actually did another speed build animated video on that as well. Okay, let's do this. So this part is going to, sorry, I want to make sure I have all the parts necessary. So A23 and the C6. Did I get C6 already? I don't even think I cut that already. I did not. Make sure you're following directions, everyone. Appreciate y'all coming by tonight. This is definitely like awesome. This is how it should be every time. Yes, Gabriel, by all means, throw some Universal Century kit. Or, oh, you want me to recommend some UC kits? So, personally, me, you know, Char Aznable from the 1 Year War even had so many different mobile suits, as well as Xeon. So, anything Char Aznable related, I definitely would recommend from UC. You're going to get, you know, the RX-78-2 that Amuro Ray piloted. There's like so many different versions of that, but I feel like it's kind of the same thing over and over again, right? That's like the OG. So like when everyone says Gundam, that's where everyone's mindset goes to. If you want to try one of those, by all means, you know, pick up a cheap version. I think one of the videos I did, I think the kit alone for the RX-782 was like $12 to $15. Definitely recommend that. I love DOMs. I haven't built the DOMs yet, but I definitely would recommend probably doing a DOM. The Galf custom, that's from a side story throughout the 1 Year War. And again, I don't want to ruin too many, like, you know, things if people are just coming in tonight, but you know, just if you like the Universal Century, I mean, the Universal Century, it goes from the 1 Year War up until I mean, Victory, which is way out, Hathaway's Flash, Char's Counterattack, Unicorn, so on and so forth. So me personally, I like a lot of the 1 Year War stuff, and those are the kits I would recommend. Zaku too, another one. Definitely would recommend that. It's a very like simplistic mobile suit. Oh, you've done the RG Sazabi, and DOMs do rule. Hey, look. The Jetstream attack, the Black TriStar, done. Okay. So this piece, I'm trying to see how this fits in here. And then this is supposed to, I'm assuming. Okay, so this goes like this. Sorry, everyone, we're getting back into this real quick. There we go. So there's your C6 and your A230 right here. That's how that should look. And then this piece, not sure where this piece came from, but okay. And then this piece right here, we want to make sure that's going to go. Where is that? That's going on that side. Okay. There you go. That's going to slide right in there like this. Does that sit? Hmm. It's saying that's supposed to sit right in there. I don't know how that's supposed to do that, but oh, it's probably on this side. That doesn't move. Not really sure what's going on with that. It says it's supposed to sit right in there, everybody. Maybe I put that in the wrong way. No, I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on with this. Did I put that on the wrong? Oh, I think I put that on the wrong piece, everybody. That was silly. That was very silly of me. That's why. I'm like, why is that not going on? That's just insanity. There. That's how that's supposed to go. I apologize. I had a brain fart real quick, everyone. We're gonna get through this one day or another. Still don't know where that piece came from. Alright. We'll have to figure that out later on. D212. So where are you all from? Gabriel, Duxon. Where do you all reside? D212, which is right here. It's a very small piece, so when you're cutting, everyone, make sure you're doing all right, okay? And then that piece is gonna go just like this. All right. Fair enough. I'm actually from New York, everybody. Not the New York you're thinking about, probably, either. Alright. Here we go. Put that D220 right here. Okay. Nice. Sending some love from Texas. Very cool. And then we want to make sure this is going to go down like this. So you guys are all going to see that. Perfect. That's where we should be at with this so far. So what they want us to do at this point is we're going to hook this little piece up into here like so. I think this piece doesn't. Oh, it's actually going to be this side. So make sure you're putting the right side in, everybody. And that should go in just like that. This should go up. This recommends us to push this up through there. So, and then down, and then, oops, I think that needs to be put in like that. Huh, wants us to fold that in. So let's see if I can turn this around real quick. There we go. Yeah, make sure everything's facing out because it's gonna ask you to fold in the arm afterwards. That's something you definitely want to do. So it's going to be something like this. Right? And then when it's looking like this, that should be sticking up when this, so this side should be sticking up when you all put this inside of itself here. And then, right. So it's pretty late for everybody. I appreciate y'all staying on though. And since some of you are new to this, I don't go to bed until this is done. Like there's no part 2. I just rather just get it all done, and then if you all want to take a look, if you happen to leave tonight and stuff and you want to watch the full thing, it'll be uploaded to YouTube within 24 hours. So feel free to do that. Yeah. I feel like this should be kind of turning inside. I feel like it should sit inside there a little bit better, but we're gonna let this go for right now and see what happens afterwards. Yeah, there, just like that. Thumbs up. All right, D219, A122, D226. So D219. Which we want to make sure we don't cut specific parts as well. Because you're gonna lose it. And I have to change this. There we go. Sorry everyone, there's a lot of free music you can get if you do end up live streaming on YouTube, and I have like a folder essentially dedicated to that. So that's a lot of the music that you're all hearing tonight. I also use it I've used it quite a bit in a lot of my other videos as well. D226 before I put this piece down, which is this piece right here. Thanks, Duxon. I appreciate you stopping in tonight. You'll see the full thing tomorrow morning, I would say. Have a great night and keep on the lookout for other opportunities for the live stream. A122. Going back to A1 real quick. A122. Which is this piece right here. It's a yellow piece. Boom. Just like that, everyone. We got a lot of pieces here tonight, but that's all right. That's what we're here for. D19. And then, let's see, 26. So this is going to go, I want to say this is going to sit right in here. Not sure. How's that going to sit in here? Alright, so it looks like this is just going to sit in just like that. So just make sure when you're putting the fangs in on this dragon fang, and then this one's a little strange. Okay, just like this, you see everyone? And we're just gonna kind of push that in together right here. And then your fang's just gonna, you'll be able to adjust your fang and whatnot right here. Beautiful. All right, D213. And then we're gonna apply another sticker. D213, which is gonna be this piece right here. Thank you all for your patience as well. I'm trying to answer comments and different things like that accordingly. And then that piece is just going to sit right on top. So you're just going to match the holes up right here. Boom. Sticker number 5 and 6 is going to be going on each side of the fang right here. So where, I guess you'll say where the eyes lie. 5 is going to go on the, looks like the right side. No, the left side. So 5's on the left, 6 is on the right. And you should be able to match like what the eyes look like too here as well. And then we're just going to do this. There's no real easy way to do this either, which kind of stinks. All right. Again, I probably, you know, maybe like a toothpick or something. Because, I mean, I cut my nails quite often, so I don't really have nails on my hands. I know most of us might, but definitely would recommend something along those lines, just so you can apply the stickers a little bit better. If you are doing the straight build, of course. This one's probably going to give me a little bit of trouble. Okay. I'm actually going to try to get this sticker on the right way, and I'll show you all afterwards, okay? Oh, I think I did it the other side. Alright. If you're still sticking around, I appreciate it. I know it's late for some of us. I usually like fall asleep to stuff like this, to be honest with you. And then like I have, you know, I can learn a few things before I go to bed and all that. Or just enjoy it, you know, it's kind of like calming. There we go. Just gonna get that in as much as possible there. All right, and the eyes you're gonna see something along these lines. Probably can't really see that well, but there you go. Those are applied to the dragon fang. And then our D13 is, and then the dragon fang is gonna sit on this hook right here. So you're just gonna do this, and then it should look something like this afterwards. Bada bing, bada boom. And just like last time, because we're gonna be getting into like putting the hands on the arms and different things like that. So we are going to do the arms where you can hold on to the weapons. So let's separate our D parts here real quick, just to get it cleaned up as we're going along. B127 and then B128. B127, which is going to be this piece right here. Perfect. And then B128, which is right here. And again, this is just a closed fist, so you're able to hold your weapons later on. If you want to go out of your way and build all the hands and that's great. Here, we're just doing what we got to do to make things look awesome. And I did the same thing with the sandrock too last time, so no harm, no foul. And then you're just going to apply the two pieces together here for the hands, right? Get something like this. And then you're going to apply your hand on the bottom, your closed fist into there. Oh, that didn't stick too well. So, and then your fang is supposed to go up something like that. There you go. It didn't clip in all the way. So, and then you're going to be able to go just like this. Pretty solid. We're just going to flip that back up. Make sure that head of the fang is clipped in all the way, because mine wasn't that time. Still don't know what this part is. I randomly cut it, so we will go back and see what that's all about afterwards. I'm sure I'll find it down the line somewhere. All right, step 4 finally, which we're gonna have to speed up the process. Hey Roberto, welcome. Yeah, I thought we talked earlier, homie. I told you 8 o'clock. It's all good though. I get it. It's all good. So C2, which is right here. And we'll probably have to go like this real quick. All right. Then flip this bad boy right around again. How's everything sounding, Roberto? Okay. D218. Having a brain fart here again. Right there. Get it all clippity-clip. Like this. I'll apply our pieces together before we continue on. And then it's going to be facing off like this. And then you're going to see a couple holes down on the bottom there. And that's where this part is going to be applied. Yeah, I did, so you missed it earlier. I dedicated a lot of stuff to LD Bori, which is a close friend of mine locally. And he ended up hooking me up with all the stuff that we were talking about. And I did some research on how to make like these webcam, like, you know, video cameras a little bit more. Like, you know, you're spending less money, but if you adjust the settings just right, you can make things look a lot better. And I spent a lot of time doing that. The microphone too, I adjusted a lot with that just to make sure things sound a-okay. And actually the only thing right now is I'm probably gonna end up having to pick up another like headset, because I'm using just an old one that's actually plugged into my microphone right now, just so I can hear the music and adjust accordingly. D215, D217, which is right here. Flip her around. So that was D215 and D217, which is this piece right here. All right. Beautiful. And then we will apply everything to this at this point. And just, it looks like everything's just kind of going in where it needs to go. One's going to go on the top hole, right? So this piece is going to go on the top hole right here. Not sure. Yeah, then you're just going to apply some pressure just to make sure you're in the holes on that side. And then just make sure this part is going to be facing, so like your dip is going to be facing that way to your right. Just like that. There we go. And that's how it should kind of look before everything is put together. And then D216, and then we're going to apply the other number 4 sticker to this. So D216 is right here. Awesome. Do that. And again, you're just going to match up the holes, match up what needs to kind of go together, what makes sense, right? And then just kind of compress down. Sometimes you just got to get certain parts applied first in the holes. Awesome. And then this is, you're going to apply the other number 4 sticker, which is your circular sticker right here, and you all can see that in between my thumbs. And those that have been communicating with me tonight and just contributing to the chat, I appreciate it. And those that are joining in or may be watching this at a later time, if you want to continue to see more content like this, brought to you by me, Judge Amaro, don't forget to like, comment, share, follow, and subscribe. I think I mentioned this earlier as well. I did apply a watermark to my videos, so it just makes it that much easier for you all to get what you want out of this. And any contributions and support is appreciated. A229. Here we go. Awesome. And then you're just gonna put that right on top. So just like the other side there, you're just gonna match up everything. Push down, make sure everything is nice and lined up and inside the creases. And you're gonna hear things kind of click a couple times. That's what you want. Just make sure everything is right down and flush. You don't want to see too much popping up. I'm having a problem on this side for some reason. But I think that's just going to be as good as that's going to get. Bada bing, bada boom. Just like that. Alright, so B18, B19, B15. We're going to get back to our B parts. Let's put this over here for a sec. D's, what do we got here? That's a C. And then B1, B18, B15, B19. So B15 is up here. So this part right here. How was your day, Roberto? B18. Just right here. All right. Boom, just like that. And B19, which is right south from it. And then we're just gonna kind of keep moving along here. Had a lot of fun with you all tonight. Thank you so much for that. This entertainment, this is what makes this worth a while with the hobby. Just meeting new people, doing things I like with you all. It's awesome. B15, which is this part right here. So your B18 piece, that's going to be going to the top, right? So you're going to connect those two pieces together, like so. And then B19, I'm going to just drop that down right to the other piece, and you all see what I'm talking about right here. And then you're going to get something that looks just like this after the fact. A226, A225. So we're going to grab our A2 part again. Just trying to clean up a little bit and separate stuff out as I go, everyone. I do appreciate your patience with a lot of this stuff. So 25 and 26, we're going to flip this right around here. Beautiful. Here's your 25. Then your 26. Right below it. Who's burning the midnight oil here? Or yeah, is that how it is? We're burning it tonight. A little longer than I anticipated, but that's okay. I'm having a great time. Are you all having a good time out there? I hope so. Then you're just gonna match the holes up with this. Don't do what I did last time and sit there for about, 3 or 4 minutes and try to figure it out. Do it right the first time, won't have to worry about it the second time. And as the old folks would say, especially contractors, measure twice, cut once. All right, so that's it. D221. That's great. So those joining in, and if you have other people out there that love Gundam and Gunpla, send them my way. Bring a friend next time you're all coming in, watching the magic unfold, as I would say. 21. How's everybody feeling about me doing this kind of little like short, I guess we'll say, I'm trying to put this into words here, just kind of transition from the just the videos into like the live stream? Do you all feel like you get a little bit more out of the live stream videos? It doesn't even necessarily have to be me, but maybe just watching live stream videos all together. Is it like a different feel, or would you prefer watching like your longer videos on YouTube? You could drop that in the chat as well. So that one was pretty easy. That left arm was pretty easy compared to the last one. So, and we're getting right into just putting the hands right on. So this is pretty much it. And then all we have to do is just apply the hand and we're done. And we get going right into step 6. So, all right, number 5. So I need a B129 and a B130. And again, we're doing the enclosed fist so they can hold weapons. Okay, B129, B130. Yeah, actually my girlfriend was saying she wants to see some of that stuff again. Roberto, you talking about like the animations and different things like that? Those do take a lot of time. And then I have quite the imagination if you have watched a lot of those. I try my best. Okay. And then you're just going to apply the fist with that. Yeah, I'm sure I will again someday. I definitely want to do that. I feel like I was getting quite a lot of people were enjoying those kind of things. I mean, I was too. So step 5, we get to apply all the pieces that we put together so far. So we're going to go with the head first. And then for some reason, it always says this is technically the left arm, not the right arm. I'm not sure why it's reverse in the manual, but here we go. And here we go. And this is what the Shenlong looks like so far. And we have the fang applied, regular arm applied, and now we're going to be working our way down to step 6, and this is a ×2 step because we're going to be doing the legs. So we're just going to take charge. All right, C11 and PC. So I got to get my C parts here again, and we do have a lot of B parts. So I don't see A2 at all. We're just going to get ourselves. So we need some D's. We need B2 and B1. And we need our C parts and our P parts. Okay. So PC7, everybody. Right here, we need one of these. Halfway done. Just about halfway done. Which 2 hours in, that's a lot. That's a lot to deal with. And I'll try to speed up as much as possible at this point. C11 right here. Flip this around real quick. Awesome. Okay. What part did... Okay, so this is the one I gotta get. And then just cut this piece right here, just like so. Bam. Great. So this... Oh, I think I found the part that I cut last time. I think this is the same part. I'm not sure. We'll find out. It looks very similar. All right, so C11 and PC7. And that's just going to kind of fit. Okay. Okay, so that's going to come upward. So make sure you're facing the hole upward when it comes to this, because we want to make sure that when you're applying things to the legs later on, you're not having to undo all this. I've had to do that before off screen and it has not been fun. So that just slides right in there just like that. And then this is kind of what you're going to be looking at after the fact. Okay, A17, which we're probably going to have a couple of those. Hold on a second. A11, excuse me, 1. That looked like a 7 to me for some reason. So A11, you're going to be doing this right here. All right. Going to be cutting as close as possible without damaging any of the parts, of course. There you go. All right. And then that is going to... So you're going to be setting this up, right? And you're just going to match where the pegs are. And things should just kind of sit in a specific way. Not really sure how that's going to go. I think it's supposed to go like this, actually. Yeah. So make sure you're putting that the right way, everyone. And then you're going to press down really hard. Just make sure this is nice and flush and sticking in. There's nothing, you know, out of the ordinary with this part. A12 and D1. And we're just going to do one and then we can do the next one afterwards. Sound like a plan? So let's do D1 10 first. D1 10, which is this part right here. Just so we don't get everything all confused and bunched up together, because that's all we need tonight is something like that to happen, you know? All right, and A12, which is this part right here. Well, speed builds. Yeah, for reference. Yeah, most definitely. I definitely would say that's a very good answer and a good point. I do like the, again, the live streams. That's pretty new to me. And again, a lot of it is because I don't necessarily have the equipment like a lot of other people have when I'm doing these live streams. I'm actually surprised everything's working out A-okay tonight, which is good. So we're gonna put this, this should just sit right in there, I wanna say. Okay, there you go. That pops right into that. That's how your foot's going to look on one side. And then this part is just gonna sit right down here. And you're just gonna match the holes and then apply some pressure again. Awesome. Okay, B, let's see where we're at. We'll just do B27. B27, which is right here, this part right here. That's what you're looking for. Make sure you're not cutting the actual part because some of these can be really hard to see, especially in the dark. You don't have enough light. Okay. And then this B17, B27, we're gonna end up going through another leg afterwards. It's gonna be very similar parts. So, all right, that's where that's gonna be sticking out afterwards for the foot. And D114, that's right here in front of us. This is what D114 is gonna end up looking like. Flip that around, make your cuts on this side. All right, beautiful. And then And you're just gonna apply that, just like the this. You're gonna be probably dealing with this with a lot of the Gundam wing suits, I would assume, because I just dealt with this with the Sandrock the other day. So you're gonna take that peg inside right here, and you're gonna push it right through that square hole. You're gonna hear a nice little pop, and then that's kind of where you want to be with your foot. You know, it's a little flimsy on this one, not too sure why, but good to go. All right, so let's do some B1 parts. We could do B2, I guess. Let's just get B2 right out of the way, and then we'll utilize B1 for the next leg. B24, B22, B23. 2, 3, and 4. So number 2, it's right here. Flip it around. Mm-hmm. 2, 3. Bring this down a little bit so y'all can see what I'm doing. And then number 4 is right here. All right. Beautiful. All these parts should go right into one another. So we want it kind of looking like this. All right, so just gonna be matching the holes up with this, and then making sure the other side just kind of locks everything in together with the pegs on the parts. There we go. Something along these lines with that. We need a PC8, just pretty solid. Right here, one of these guys, they're like little, it's got little rectangles for the insides of it. Here we go. All right, number 8. And that's gonna just sit right on the bottom here of this. All right. Here we go. Booyah. All right, D17 and another PC8. So let's just get that PC8 right out of the way again. Here we go. Then D17, which right here. Flip it around. Clip. Clip. Flip it around again. Clip. And then we're going to be putting all that together. Okay, so this piece is going to sit off like this. So you're going to apply this piece right here to this. All right. And then your your PC8, it's going to go right on the bottom here. All right, beautiful. D19 in that, or D18 is going to push everything together. This is right here. All right, beautiful. Okay, and then again, you're just going to match up all the holes for that. And then you're going to apply some pressure. No one likes to see things kind of popping apart. So nice and flush, everybody. D19, which is going to be finishing off that. And we're going to be done this first leg pretty soon here. Let's cut this open. All right, awesome. D19, again, match the holes. You're gonna finish that off. It should go right in. Make sure everything's nice and flush as always. Put a little pressure on both sides. Bada bing, bada boom. And then D111. This piece right here, flip it around. Okay. There we go. Yeah, this stream is going to be a little longer than I thought tonight, which is totally fine. I love the engagement. This was probably the best one I've done so far, to be honest. Good people, good talks. Thank you all. All right, so that's how that should look. All right, for one of the legs. And then you're just gonna apply the foot right there. And this is kind of a weird one, so make sure like you gotta get in at like an angle, like I was saying with the sand rock the other night, because sometimes it just doesn't. There we go. All right. There we go. Perfect. One down. Let's start with the next one. We need C again. We'll do another C11. Which there should be two of those. So right here, here's your C11. Flip that around. And then we're gonna flip that around again. Right. These God hands are so smooth, I love it. So I think that's it for C for now. I don't remember any other parts for that. We need a PC7. So I guess I'll ask too, if anyone's still hanging out tonight. Has anyone done or found out like probably the best place to get the Wing Gundam high grade, the high grade 1/144 scale Wing Gundam, just a standard HG kit? All right. Probably for a good price too, I would say. If y'all want to drop that in the chat, or if you want to just send me a once everything's published later on, you all can comment too later. Just let me know. So I want to keep this Gundam Wing thing going here for a while. Yeah, they are. They definitely are fun. I didn't think you were still here, Mr. Bori. I appreciate that. All right, A11. Yes, A11. Here we go. Beautiful. I'm probably going to need that here in a couple seconds, but I want to apply this part real quick. And again, you want to make sure this is at an angle. Fit the angle, right? I'm hoping that's the right angle here. It might be this way, actually. There we go. Again, these parts too, where you're having to really worry about how the angle is. Make sure you're putting the right angle in. Oh, you are? Are you streaming that tonight? Okay, A12. I haven't even played the remake yet, to be honest. I haven't played much. It's just been Gundam. That's all it is. Gundam 24/7. Besides working. There we go. It's your A1 two-piece D210. So these D1 parts, we're done with that for right now. Clean up a little bit. Okay, fair enough. Well, I appreciate you stopping back in. I thought you would be in bed by now. Don't you have to work tomorrow? D110. D110. All right, so everything's gonna come together like this, right? And again, you're gonna make sure that this part's gonna just kind of slide right in here. There we go. Hear that pop? That's what you want to hear. Right. I'm gonna be working tomorrow too, dude. So definitely gonna be lacking on the sleep department tonight, which is fine. Here we go. Well, maybe. I don't know what happened. What's going on with that? I think I need to clean that piece up just a little bit. Hold on just a second, everybody. That was a little bit of extra there. I didn't want. With how I've been building lately too, I'm gonna need to invest in another shelving unit already. It's kind of ridiculous. All right, come on now. There we go. There we go, just like that. Butter, that's what it is. It's just easy as butter there. All right, B27. So we got some B parts coming our way, everybody. B27, which I don't have. Need B17. B17. So this part right here. I don't think the other part's going to be this bad. It's just when you have the times two stuff. All right. And then you're going to apply this. Make sure it's facing the same way as well. Pop that right in there, just like so. All right. And then we're going to go back to D214 this time. We all remember this part on the other leg. Flip it around. Bada bing, bada boom. Just like that. We'll be strolling right into Monday here shortly. Alright. Not sure what that's about, but here we go. Fly right to the back side. Remember everyone, this is kind of how it's going to look like. Whoops. Okay, B2 time, I believe, or B1 time. So B12, B14, B13. So B12 right here, because we did a lot of the B parts, B2 last time on the other leg. Perfect. B2, B3, just right here. I'm gonna probably do both. I don't want to get too burnt out on either, so I think I have a pretty good like ratio, we'll say, in my mind on how I want to like approach the building and the gaming. Which the gaming, again, my niche, right? My channel, everything's Gundam. So I gotta keep it along those lines, and I still have my Let's Play series that I'm doing right now, and I think the following stream that I will end up doing is going to be continuing on with that Let's Play series of SD Gundam G Generation Genesis. All right, gonna make sure you're matching these holes up right here. Make sure everything's facing the way it needs to be faced as well. And then your other part's going to come in, and we're going to lock into this side. Make sure everything seems to be lining up properly. Holes and all. But yeah, it's definitely going to be 2025, and I've said that a couple times already tonight. It's definitely going to be a different year for really pushing this channel. I have played a lot of Gundam games. I am going to have to, if I'm going to be doing like the fighting based games where it's just like hack and slash and whatnot, I'm definitely going to have to upgrade my system at some point because this laptop just isn't cutting it. It wouldn't be able to do what I need to do. Pretty laggy, to be honest. So this was PC8. I'm going to end up cutting out 2 more of those pieces, but for right now, because I want to follow everything to a T and not get everything all confused, we're just going to be pushing it where I need to push it. Just right here. That's your PC8. But I pretty much own a lot of Gundam games. And Bori, I also just got done finishing up a couple episodes from a network test that I got invited to by the company as well. So that was pretty exciting. And I put a couple videos up, and those were live streams too, actually, to be honest. D17 right here. But even old school PlayStation 2 games, I still have those. So I got quite the ammunition, honestly, for content creation. And then PC8. I don't think I did that last one. I did not. So PC8 right here. Yeah, it is. It's pretty solid. It's just what people want to watch, you know. As I think a lot of things when it comes to channels, or you know, you doing your own stuff when it comes to content creation, it's just about being recognized by the community, and that's the hardest part, you know. And as soon as you start getting recognized, I think things will turn around for me. I wouldn't mind doing this full time, everybody. So if you are getting to this point in my videos, or if you're hanging out in the live stream, you know, let's build this channel together. That's what it's about. It's about us coming to a common place, watching some cool things around the Gundam franchise and the Gunplas, having a great time. And you're essentially watching these Gunplas being built before you, you know. I think that's kind of a calming, cool thing in a sense as well. Right? You're gonna put these 2 pieces together, make sure the holes are matching up. Right, just like that. Here we go. Boom. Beautiful. Oh, got a little sidetracked here on the back side. Everything's okay though. We're nice and flush now. Just gotta apply that pressure. And then we are at D29, which is going to be facing around the front. Here we go. Lee, I hope some of the stuff from tonight's video helped you out too, as well, since you helped me out. Here we go. All right. Okay, and then we need a 12, which is right. All right, is that 11? Excuse me, that was 11 right here. I'll be changing this as well. Hold on, everybody. So we do not need the classical stuff right now. We're going to give this one a shot, I guess. Let's give it a shot, everybody. All right. Let's apply this piece up here. And it's going to go something like this. Oh, no, I know that, man. That was just that week, like you helping this week, that was probably the biggest thing. So I definitely do appreciate that. Not many people would just go out of their way and do that, honestly. So we're going to try to put this piece on the right way. There we go. Should be something like that. Make sure these pieces go down with like the legs and stuff. You want to be semi-flush. All right. And then all you're going to do is you're going to apply that to the foot afterwards. Or what I said about those feet. And it looks like the Shenlong was a little bit easier compared to the Sandrock when it came to that, because they have very similar structures. So there you go. 2 legs are better than 1, right? Stand those up. Now we're on to step number 7, which is the right leg. And step 7 and step 8 are pretty easy. So we should be able to blow right through this at this point. So B132, B11, and PC6. So B132, let's just get right to that end goal here. So B132. Look at all this love tonight. I can't believe this. I love it. Real MVP. Roberto, you should follow Bori on his Twitch channel as well, if you haven't already. He does like a lot lately. He's been doing like a lot of Warzone and stuff. Might like his streams. He's funny. 6 PC6. We need one of those. All right, here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, check them out. All right, and then this piece is going to go right in here after applying the P piece to the PC6 to the B132. Bam. And then you're going to take this leg. All right, and you're just going to apply all that right through here. Look at him go. Love it. All right, so that's number 7 done. That was it for number 7. So down to number 8. Let's do this. PC6. Follow confirmed. PC6 right here, everyone. All right. And then B133, B21. So I got to break out the B2s afterwards. So B133, which is this piece right here. Then B21. B21 right here. You should. I think honestly YouTube's the way to go at this point, which is how things have been going on with all the other social media platforms. It is very difficult though, I'll tell you that, even from what I've been doing. Luckily I've had a lot of people I've talked to who have subbed my channel and whatnot. That was awesome. It's been a solid year with that. And then again, you're just going to apply that there. Boom. Dunzo. And then just so you all can see the end results, this is what you're kind of looking out for when it comes to the legs. And then those are going to be mounting to the waist after we build the waist. All right, we're finally going to some color now. Things are coming around, everybody. Sorry for all the racket from the manual. Now, step number 9, the waist. Here we go. A121. So A121, which is right here. We're going to be finally ending this bad boy in hopefully in the next 20 minutes or so, I want to say. Maybe a little bit longer than that. I'm on a good roll now, as long as nothing bad happens. Like losing pieces, all that jazz. D13, D12. So D12. It's right there. Let's see. Here we go. Flip that around real quick. So that's D12. Then D13 right here. Flip it around again. Perfect. All right. So D13. How are they doing this? This is the... Okay, so I guess you're gonna match these things up, right? So these are gonna fit in these holes right here. You're gonna see these little slits. Your white piece. And then same scenario on this side. And then again, you're just gonna match up the holes and push everything in. Make sure everything's nice and tight and flush. This is kind of what you're gonna be looking at right here. First part of the waist. A13, D11, A112. So we're getting a lot of the color parts out of the way finally. So A13, which is gonna be this part right here. Get this one right here, then we'll flip it around. Right here. Bada bang, bada boom. Just like that. A13. A112, which is this part right here. Which we're going to just flip that right around because of how everything is coming up on the other side. There we go. Some non-depressing music here. I need that tonight. Just want to make sure. There we go. And then I need a D11. D11. Here we go. Flip it around. Make cuts. 1, 2, and 3. Bam. All right, and then you're gonna put all those together so that A112 is gonna be at the rear, and that's gonna be fitting into this hole right here, it looks like. I don't know if you all can see that or not. Just like that, right? Or is this down further? Actually, nope. So you're gonna take this part and then you're just gonna push that right into the mold. There you go. That's what it should look like. All right, everybody. And then make sure you're just kind of matching up everything with this side. And we're just gonna kind of push that in like that. And then once you push your A11 in, or A13 part in, you're just gonna turn that around, see what's up. Very cool. Now we need some B1 parts, B115, B116. So B115 is gonna be this part right here. And we're actually gonna flip that around because of how everything is. There's 1. And then 2. Uh-oh. Okay. And 3. There's that. And then 16. It's going to be this part right here. Here we go. right. Beautiful. Sorry, this headset is driving me crazy. It's actually making my head hurt right now. That's why I need to get a new one. Alright, same scenario. Bam. I'm gonna match up the holes, and we're gonna turn this piece around, I believe. And then that's gonna go just like this. Booyah. Nice and flush right here. And B131, oops. B131, which is this piece right here. Sandrock had the same thing. This is kind of a weird thing going on, but I think I remember this from last time. And we have the manual too, so just in case I mess things up, I won't mess things up. Hopefully not. Okay, and then two heads. Sorry everybody, I just want to make sure I'm going to be putting this on the proper way. That's going to be facing out. And then all you're going to do with this is going to just slide across there like that. And then I want to say it's going to go up. And it just kind of sits. Whoops, that kind of went up. I want to do something real quick. Just clean this up just a hair again, so there's not a lot of extra weight on this. That's all we need, is to ruin another part towards such a beautiful ending of this, honestly. How y'all liking this coming together so far? Pretty good, huh? Okay, I think that's supposed to just kind of sit up in there. I think that's as far as that's going to go, to be honest. And then B114. B114, everyone. This is going to be this piece right here. Get that right out of the runner for everybody. Alright, beautiful. And then that's going to sit on top. So that part's going to be facing outward. I feel like there we go. That's where that should be. Okay, and then this part's going to clip in right up at the top right here. You're going to see all that happening right about now. Boom, just like that. PC now. We got some PC parts. PC4. Gonna break out the PC4 right here. Okay. Clickety clip clap. Just like that. Boom. PC4. And then that's going to go right on top here. Again, just match the holes. Get yourself going. And then A120 C12. All right, A120, just right here. All right. Here we go. And then it's C112. Wherever C1 is. Got it. C112. You're gonna be looking for this part right here on the runner. And sorry, I'm kind of going a little bit faster than before, because we had a lot of good conversations tonight. And again, if you're here and you're new, welcome. Don't hesitate to ask questions, or if you want to talk about anything Gundam related, by all means. Let's have a good conversation, shall we? There you go. You're gonna put that C12 and that A120 together just like that. And then you're gonna take this combined part right here, and then it's gonna just go right into there. Make sure you're gonna be clipping the right side in, not the other side. And you're gonna hear that nice little click. Okay. And then this part, so like this part's gonna sit there. All right, let's see. Let's just put these parts together right now first. I like to kind of do that just so everything is flush, so when you go to push it in, it's not so difficult. And then you're just going to match the holes. All right. And that's going to be kind of what you got so far. I didn't see, I haven't seen some stickers in a while. Well, you know why? Because we used them all, which is good. I'm glad we got that through this time around because I kept having to go back with the Sandrock. I don't know what was going on that night. One PC5, which is right here. Here we go, everybody. Thank you all for staying up with me tonight. I do appreciate it. A119 right here. See, it's not so bad. We're gonna flip it over though. It's like we got two of these because we need both of those because they're gonna go on both sides of the waist. So we're actually gonna cut the other one out as well since we're right here, and then I'm gonna have to take out another one of those PC5s just so we can make sure everything is going to happen the right way. Okay, awesome. PC5 again. And I might change the song because it's a little low. We're going to give it a couple seconds though. PC5, just like that. Boom. And then all you're going to do is you're going to take those PC parts. Just going to put them right inside there. Beautiful. And that's what we like to see. Same with this, right? Just like that. Yeah, it sounds like we're back to this stuff again with the music. So my bad. There we go. Got to keep this upbeat. People are staying up with me. That's the least I can do for you all. All right, so now we did that, and all we're going to do is we're going to apply our legs. So just make sure you're putting each leg on whatever side it's dedicated to, left and right, of course. Right, you're going to do that again. Bada bing. Here we go. All right. Okay. All right. And then just, again, you're just going to apply that right there. Cool. And then, I still never figured out where this piece went. Huh. I don't know. And then we're just going to put the Shenlong together. Okay. Cool. All right, I'm just making sure everything's all good here. Awesome. Very cool. So we're at the point of the ending. So now what we need to do is we got to still build the backpack, and then we have to finish up the weapons. So we're going to just have him chill right over here for right now so y'all can see. Step number 11. A118, A117. So we're just gonna, again, we'll move him right over here for right now. Actually, we could probably move him right here, and then he'll be right out of the way. So we need 17 and 18. So 17's right here, and then 18's right on the other side of it. But just to make sure, we'll flip it back around. Okay. And then A118's right there. There we go. We're really just kind of going to town on this. Then we can flip that back around here just so everyone can see. Oh yeah. And then A2, so I'll need an A2 part. So it looks like everything just kind of goes together like this. So all you're gonna do is, right, for this, you're just gonna match all the parts up. Just like that. Pretty self-explanatory. A231. Let's just get that one right out of the way. Just this piece right here. Gonna flip it around. Only got it cut twice in this one, which is good. That falls off. B112, B212. So B112 right here. B112 is right here. And then B212. Alright, I don't want those flying off. I've been really lucky with not having a bunch of pieces fly all over the place. Beautiful. Okay, and that should be it for the jetpack. So, okay, what does that do? Oh, it's on this side, that's why. All right, so essentially that's gonna go like this, and you're just gonna pop that in. I'm trying to see where the slit is. I guess it doesn't matter, because it looks like that's where his lance is gonna go. So let's just put it right there, I guess. There you go. Just keep it up straight. I wouldn't really go sideways or anything like that with that. And then just gonna make sure these are gonna match in the holes here. All right, just like that for the thrusters. All right, you see that, everyone? Good. Very nice. I might have to flip it around. Huh. Maybe it was right the first time. Sorry, everyone. There we go. Just like that. Boom. That's pretty much it for the backpack. So we're gonna put that right on, just so we can get that right out of the way. Match the two holes on the back. The backpack. Push down really hard. Make sure, you know, there's no indication of any type of things kind of flying all over the place or whatever. All right, step 12, weapons. It is weapon time. So C11, which is the big long piece right here, the moment of truth. This is the end of an era with this kind of stuff. Here we go. And again, we're just gonna cut right down here. Do yourself a favor with these longer weapons. Really be careful while you're cutting. I won't tell you which suit I did it to, because I hit it pretty well, but it was not a good time with the lance in one of my prior videos. So cut here. You want us to cut the nubs off. So an A123, which is right here. There we go. And then it's saying cut these pieces off. So you're going to see these two pieces right here. In the manual, it's going to tell you to cut them off. So just do that and just make sure you're not like cutting things way too much. All right, 1 second, everybody. I'm going to go to the next song. Here we go. Thank you for your patience with the music and whatnot. All right, so the lance is very simple, just like that. And we'll apply weapons and different things like that afterwards. Let's get right over to step number. Oh, we're not done yet. So that can go, it's just saying it can go on the backpack and different things like that. So we do need to put the shield together, which is A111, which is right here, everybody. Perfect. And then A18, which is right here. Here we go, everyone. We're getting so close to the end. Thank you for staying up with me tonight. I definitely appreciate that. This is a very long stream. So, and then A16, since we're already here, we're just gonna cut this right out because that's gonna go on right afterwards. And make sure you're not cutting like these parts. See how the spikes kind of meet together and whatnot? Don't do that to yourself. You're this close. Don't do it. You know? Alright, we're gonna turn this as well. I apologize, everybody. I'm not even sure what song that is, to be honest. Try this one, see what happens. All right. There we go. All right, we got it all out. Perfect. All right. So again, with this part right here, you're just gonna match a couple holes together, as always. And I thought it was gonna match pretty good, but here we go. And then right here, bada bing, bada boom. There's your shield. And we need to apply B117 to the back side of it, just so the Shenlong can carry its shield properly. So B117, which is this piece right here, as you can all see, or barely see, one of the two. All right. And we almost lost that one. We don't want to do that, do we? All right. What piece? The circle piece goes in there, it looks like. All right, perfect. And then I'm just checking things out real quick. It looks like you can add an extension on to the Dragon Fang if you want to, which we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. We might as well finish this up. You guys might as well be able to see what the extension looks like, and then that'll be that. So let's take it easy. Step number 13 is the Dragon Fang extension. So we want to take that out and we want to dislocate that. We got to see. It looks like the hand comes out too, and then you just utilize the Dragon Fang afterwards. So we need a C4 and then a C4. So that's all that is. It's just two C4s. So let's take a look at that real quick so you all can see. Okay. We're just going to take out both of these, and then I'm going to just show everyone how long this Dragon Fang can go off the Shenlong here. Ooh, very cool. That's the only parts I can see, so. All right, let's see how far out we can go with this. And those that are sticking around still, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. This is all coming to an end here, and again, I want to show everyone what this is all about first. All right, and it's saying to dislocate this entirely. All right. Well, let's see, there we go. So you dislocate the arm entirely, and then let's see what you got to do. Everything's right there, and then you just You pull, so you turn, and then you pull this part out. And then the C4 part, it's gonna go on just like this, everyone. Or at least it was supposed to go like that. There you go, just like that. This is supposed to be like this. I don't know what's up with that. But okay. Well, it's supposed to be kind of, I'm just going off of what the manual shows. So it's supposed to be like this. All right. And then looks like 2 pieces. Right. And then this piece, which is supposed to go back towards there, you're going to connect that again with this, right? Just make sure you match up everything. And then this is going to turn to where everything's on top. And then this other C4 piece, you're going to add it to this side. And then turn it up. And then you're going to apply this back to his arm right here. And you're going to have to match up the side pieces again. Like that. Just like that. And his arm's supposed to go like this. And then of course, if you really want to take the hand off, right, that's what it's for saying you need to do. And then your fang, right, because in the anime he blew flames out of this arm right here. And then you're just gonna get something kind of like this. Like this, see? See how far out that thing goes? It's pretty awesome. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to unfold it, so if you do want to utilize the Dragon Fang extensions, you're going to have to take it all apart again. So I just wanted to show everybody this. I thought this was kind of cool. And then I'll apply the shield as of now. And let's get these C4 parts off real quick. Okay. And again, they come off pretty easily. You just twist, make sure you're twisting and pulling the proper ways, right? And then you're just gonna apply this part back to here again. And then just make sure you're applying your parts back the way they need to go. Inside of his arm. And again, I'm just showing you all this so you can see kind of how easy it is if you really want to go back to just regular. And then you could put your fang back up, put that back up, put your arm back in, and just kind of, you're going to want to fold your arm up. Whoops. You're just going to want to go up like this, right? And this. Sorry about that, everyone. Trying to remember how to fold it up myself. This is all new to me as well. So, I feel like this needs to be pushed down a little bit more, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I feel like that part's supposed to like fold up in there a little bit more, but for the sake of the stream, I'm not gonna break anything because I really don't want to, you know? So that's that for there. We're gonna put these C4 parts back right in there. Because when I display it, I'm probably not going to utilize the Dragon Fang because I don't really have the room to do so right now. So I'm just going to pick up everything real quick so we get a little bit more room to show everyone what's really going on with the stream tonight. All right. Awesome. And then that part can go back in here like so. I don't remember seeing any more parts, so we are good to go. All right, so you're going to apply the shield on the right side of them. It says you can, yeah, so on this side, you're going to see like where this little straight piece goes. It doesn't really look like it matters how it goes, I would say, because it's just kind of spins. Just trying to see how they have it here. Assuming it's something along these lines like that. So you got your shield. And then last but not least, you're going to have your lance. It's going to be applied right here to this arm. Hopefully it doesn't pop open or anything like that. Oh, the arm fell off actually. So we're going to bend it. And then this is the end result, everybody. So I think that's pretty cool. Just kind of get a idea around. So like this part in the back, so if you really want to take the lance off, and I'll just show you all this too. It's like one of his legs is popping off real quick. Hold on just a second, everybody. Having some technical difficulties. I don't know why that leg is doing that. Gotta be very, very careful on how you handle some of this stuff sometimes, everybody, so. Alright, I think that's as good as that's gonna get. So I'm gonna take the lance off too for everyone. And I'm just gonna show you what it's like on the back side. So you can apply this lance right to here. Okay. And then he can just chill with it, which is kind of cool too. But for the stream's sake, and I hope you all make it this far, and if you have, I definitely do appreciate it. I'm going to show you all up close and personal what this is all about. Let me grab this real quick. All right, and we're at 3 hours officially right now. So what I'm going to do is, and then I want to transform and then fit to screen real quick. Beautiful. So we're done with everything else when it comes to the building, and I just wanted to show you all like kind of the end result in like a better quality. This is just really cool. That's really awesome. And I appreciate you all stopping in tonight. We have completed yet another live stream episode with the XXXG-01S Shenlong Gundam. This was a straight build for each and every single one of you soldiers out there. I'm pretty stoked we actually did this together. I mean, the Dragon Fang alone, and like I wasn't expecting like the extensions when it comes to the arms. Even I thought it was maybe just one of those things where it just kind of folded up like you see right here. And this was definitely another solid build. So if you all don't know where this model kit series comes from Mobile Suit Gundam Wing. This was one of the first Gundam that were introduced in the series. If you haven't watched the series yet, definitely check it out. If you have, you can shoot me a comment or we can talk about it. This was definitely a good time. A lot of solid people tonight, and like again, without each and every single one of you soldiers out there, I probably wouldn't be doing this, to be completely honest with you. So those that made comments, those that conversed with me, and others, we're all just kind of helping each other out and have a better understanding of what the Gundam franchise is all about. Thank you. Gonna give a shout out to Mr. Bori again for hooking me up with this setup, and I was able to like stream a little bit more properly for you all tonight. Want to thank Roberto for coming in and out, doing the sound stuff. I definitely appreciate it. And those again who have just like honestly just stuck by me. Like it's like 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time right here, so 3 hours. Thank you. I appreciate you all. And without further ado, we're going to get right into the outro. If you haven't already checked out the description of this video, you're going to find out that my Linktree account's on it. It's going to show you all my social media platforms that I'm currently on. Hit me up, follow me, subscribe, everything is going to be essentially pushed to my YouTube channel. But if you want to get like constant updates, I utilize all my other social media platforms to do so. And I got a couple links going to Amazon. If you like this kit, get it for yourself. Build it. Hit me up. Let's talk about it. You can maybe give me some pointers like I can give you some pointers on it. And I hope this like live stream video helped those that may be having difficulties with this high grade kit. And that's it. Thank you all so much for the constant support. I know it's late and we're all going to go to bed and have a solid night's sleep. And if you're watching this later on, thank you. If you stayed with me the whole night, thank you. And as always, soldiers, we'll see you on the battlefield. I'll be updating things in the next couple days from my next live stream experience for each and every single one of you. So stay tuned. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, do it now. Have a great night, everyone. We'll see you in the next one.